Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is a Stitch Fix. So this is the personal stylist in a box. It's February 2021. I have just ordered a new fix. If you're new to Stitch Fix, it is a personal stylist in a box. It's not a subscription as such, although you can have it as a subscription, or you can just sign up to get a box whenever you want. So essentially what you do is you fill out an online profile, you tell your stylist what your likes and dislikes are insofar as clothes and things. You can tell them as much detail as you want, colours, fabrics, styles, how much you're willing to spend on each item, whatever you can think of, you can go into that level of detail. And then when you are shopping for a specific event or looking for certain types of clothes, you can request that for your fix. So I am working from home, have been doing pretty much since about March of last year. So my wants and likes tend to be comfortable things. So that is a lot of what's going to be in this box. Now, the cost of the service, it is £10. You pay a £10 styling fee. For that, your stylist picks 5 items, sends them to your house. You also get a prepaid returns label, so if you don't like anything in the box, you can send it all back and you've just lost the £10 that you've paid for your styling fee. However, if you keep even one item, the £10 is deducted. If you keep everything in the box, you get 20% off everything, as well as getting the £10 redeemed. So that can really reduce the price of the box if you do like all 5 items. They're also trialling a new kind of sort of feature to Stitch Fix, which I personally love. I had this in my last box as well, which I'll link at the end of this one. And what it is, you tell them what you want as usual. They send you an email, usually around about 10 days before your fix is due to arrive. And if you want to, you can look at 10 items that your stylist has picked for you, and it tells you the details such as the brand, the name of the item. So I use that information to look at the items in more detail on the retailer's website if I want a few more pictures or information. It tells you the cost, all that kind of stuff. And then you can pick 5 of those 10 items to receive. Now, if you don't want to do it and you want it to just be a surprise like it normally is, you don't have to click the link, you don't have to do the personalization. But for me, I find it really helps me to kind of come up with the best possible items to try. The only downside for me is I usually find more than 5 items that I like. I always screenshot them as well so that I can always request those items in a future box if I want to. Now, I have done a screenshot of all 10 items that were offered to me this month. I will show you them now. You can pause if you want and have a look at them in more detail, but they are the 10 items that were offered to me. And I went back and forth on a couple of the items, but ultimately I've obviously selected 5. So I'm going to show you everything that I've got in this box. I'm also going to try all the items on for you and let you know what I'm thinking. And as usual, I appreciate your feedback if you've got any thoughts about any of the items. So without further ado, let's get into this box. If you are new to Stitch Fix, I will put a link under the video. It will get you £15 off your first Stitch Fix box. So it won't cost you anything to receive the box, and the £15 credit will be redeemable if you do decide to keep anything. So you might as well take advantage of that if you are going to get a box. So as usual, in here, we've just got a little leaflet talking about wardrobe classics. So just like classic pieces that you might find in boxes. You get a little envelope like that, and this has got all of your information in it. So it's got a prepaid returns label, so you just repackage everything in the box that you don't want. You go through an online checkout process where you basically say, I'm keeping this, and then you pay for it at that point, or tell them what you're sending back. Then you package everything back into your box, stick the returns label on, take it to the post office, get a receipt, and that's it, it's done. So you are only paying for the items you keep. So you also get a series of cards. One of the cards is a little note from your stylist telling you about the items they've picked for you, and then it shows you each individual item styled in 2 different ways to kind of give you ideas about how to wear these pieces. You also get an invoice. This tells you how much everything costs, how much it'll cost if you keep it, all that kind of stuff. The least fun part of the box, the paying for it. Anyway, So it says, "Hi Crystal, happy fix day. Thanks again for the feedback and taking the time to view my selection for your fix preview." So that's where I went on and selected the 5 items. "You picked out some great pieces to wear while working from home that will keep you warm and comfortable but also stylish." I'm not going to go into any more detail until I show you the items because it starts referencing the name of them. So we always tend to get a bundle. This is my bundle, so a lot of kind of dark colours I seem to have gone for this month. So the first thing she mentioned, she says, "First up today is the gorgeous Star Block hoodie from Mint Velvet, a piece which you had pinned on your Pinterest too." I did. I've been eyeing this jumper up for a while, so I'm very happy to have it. So basically it's colour block in that it's navy at the top. The rest of the arm is grey, but it's got this like little kind of bit of colour there. Where it kind of joins. This, I hadn't even noticed this detail when I'd looked at it online and added it to Pinterest, but look, it's got little stars. If you know me at all, you will know I absolutely adore stars, so that touch is totally me. It's got a hood on in navy, and the second half of it is grey. Like I said, the arms are as well, and they've both got that detail on there. Then on the back of the jumper, it's got a big star. Again, with those 2 colours. Now it's Mint Velvet, so it's fairly pricey. It's also got this kind of crossover V-neck bit there. They've sent me a size small. It says black, but to me it's looking more navy than black, but there we go. This retails at £79, which is fairly pricey, but they do some excellent quality pieces at Mint Velvet. It is made out of 47% cotton, 24% viscose / rayon, 22% polyamide / nylon, 7% cashmere, and it is a cool hand wash. Oh, it would be, wouldn't it? I hate these pieces that are hard work to look after, but I really, really like it. So we shall see what it looks like when it's on. The card with the looks like this. So that's 2 ways to wear it. Then it says, "Style with the black joggers from Thought as a matching set. Thought are a great brand that specialise in sustainable materials." So these trousers, I'm living in jogging pants. I'm just super lazy when I'm working from home and can wear what I want. I tend to totally choose comfort. I picked these up. I have got a pair of black joggers that I live in, which are actually Abercrombie and Fitch ones, but when I looked online, and like I said, I was looking at reviews and stuff of the pieces that they'd offered to me in this fix, these come back with really great reviews about how comfy they are. So they've got a slight cuff at the bottom. They've also got kind of stitched seam like that. They are elasticated waist, and you can pull them in and tighten them. They've got pockets. They have to have pockets. I don't like pants without pockets. And they do feel really nice, but mostly I picked them because of how good the reviews are and because they're exactly the sort of thing that I wear all the time. So it says, "Our garments are always responsibly made, always sustainable materials and ethical processes. These are black, they are a size small, they are made out of 67% viscose, 28% cotton, 5% elastane, exclusive of trimmings. The viscose is derived from bamboo." We shall see what they are like. These are called Emerson slacks, although they don't look anything like slacks. They're quite clearly jogging bottoms. These retail at £42. And this is what they look like styled 2 ways. Layer up with the button down neck long sleeve from And ET. Wear on its own or under an oversized knit to keep warm. So this is just a layering piece, and it's quite a boring piece really, but it's very me. I do like a long sleeve top, particularly in the winter, and I do layer up a lot. So this is navy, which is my kind of one of my go-to colours, and it's like a ribbed grandad style top. It's buttoned up the front, just some simple buttons, and it's just simple and blue, so it should go with a range of cardigans or knits or what have you. It's called the Lunar Grandad round neck top in soft rib navy, size 8, but looks pretty tiny. We'll see how it looks when it's on. Guess it'll stretch. It's 97% viscose, 3% elastane. So yeah, not much I can say about this. A super simple layering piece, but I just thought it's something I would get a lot of wear out of. We'll see what it looks like. Lastly, the animal printed jumper from Morvette is something that you can also style with your favourite pair of skinnies when leaving the house. Let me know how these work out for you best, Hannah. and that is the animal print jumper. There's also another printed jumper, which I'll show you in just a second. So this is the animal printed jumper. It's by Morvet, which is a Stitch Fix own in-house brand, so you can only get it from Stitch Fix. It feels so soft. I do like a bit of animal print as well. So you can only get this, like I said, from Stitch Fix. Morvet I've had a few pieces from before in Stitch Fix boxes. They wash really well. It's a super soft yarn. Due to the natural softness of this yarn, pilling may occur during wear. Please take extra care to avoid excessive wear from bags and accessories. It's called the Leo Animal Crew Neck Jumper in Olive. It's a size 8. It's got a little bit of like ribbed detail at the bottom and a slight cut at the side, which I guess will make it more kind of flattering to wear. We'll see when it's on. And it's made from 82% viscose, 18% nylon, and it's in a size 8. This retails at £42. I mentioned I'm a huge fan of stars and therefore had to try this one. So this is actually described as a sweat top. So instead of being that kind of soft, lightweight knit that I just showed you, this is actually out of a kind of sweat material, sweat jumper type thing. It's got a standard kind of arms with little cuffs on. It's round neck, but not super low cut. It's by Morvet again, and it's called the Stella Embroidered Star Sweat Jumper. It again retails at £42 and is made out of 88% cotton, 12% polyester. This is in a size 8 and I just love it. And it's just got a kind of simple band at the bottom of it as well, so look forward to trying these on. Definitely a jeans and t-shirt or jeans and jumper kind of girl. There's the Leo jumper, 2 different ways. The Star Sweat, 2 different ways as well. So we're going to try everything on and we will see what we think, and then I'll come back and let you know my thoughts. Let's go try some clothes on. So this is the Star hoodie. So it's got a little thing you can put your hands in at the front. This is what it looks like at the back. What do we think of this? I can't decide if it's a little bit too baggy, if I'd have been better with a sort of slight size down. What do we think? I'm not sure. I suppose maybe it's supposed to be like this, so it's like more flattering and comfy and stuff. What do we think of this? Do I keep it? Do I send it back? Do I need a different size? I don't know. I have paired it with the trousers, which I don't think are actually flattering at all. I feel like they're a bit thin and a bit meh. There's nothing kind of special about them. Don't think they're flattering. They come up really high. They're like a thin, super thin material, whereas the tracksuit bottoms that I already own that are similar are made out of like a heavier cotton, which I just think is a bit more flattering, a bit warmer, a bit comfier. These are just nah, nothing sort of special about them. Although I would be comfortable lounging about in this entire outfit for sure. Okay, so this one does not stretch as much as I thought it would. It's super, super fitted and I don't think flattering at all. I feel like I'm wearing a really fitted pair of tights. I know that sounds odd because it's on my top half, but that's what it feels like. It's that kind of, or maybe like thermals. Like I've had thermals that are like this, you know, things that are never intended to be seen. And obviously this is something I intended as a layering piece anyway, but you don't really want to wear something where you think I kind of, like you might get warm on a walk and you think I don't want to take it off because I don't want them to see this that's under it. So no, I don't think this is a good fit on me. So here is the Star Sweat jumper. It actually reminds me of something that a brand that I really like called Hush would make, but they would charge a little more for it, I think. So it hits just These are the sort of pockets of my jeans, and it sort of hits a little bit lower than that, which I like. I like the fact that it's long, so it keeps you warm, and also it would probably look okay with like leggings or something for like lounging around the house. I like this. I love the stars. I love the fact that it's got the stars all over it, and it seems like it's quite a hardy material. It's not sort of hard to look after or difficult to wash or something that's going to snag or rub up, so I think this will be a really easy one to wear. This is the animal print jumper, so this is obviously a very different kind of fit to the sweats. This one is a lot more sort of softer and I guess a bit more kind of fitted. Like I said, it's got those cuts on the side which make it sit a little bit better. This is not something that would play well to kind of layer up as much. It feels like the sort of thing you would just wear on its own, maybe like a little vest or something under it, but you certainly couldn't layer t-shirts and things under it in the same way that you could with the sweat top. I do like the colour and design of the top. I just feel like I can't keep everything, and I already have lots of jumpers, so what do we think? It also slightly puts me off when they say things like, oh, it might snag. I think, well, that's what I mean about it being a bit more delicate to wear, whereas the sweats are a bit more wearable without having to worry that you're gonna damage them or something. I've just paired them with my jeans. These are just Levi 701s, which are my standard preferred skinny. What do we think of this one? Okay, so now I've tried them all on for you. You've had a chance to see what each item looks like on me. Let me know in the comments what you think. So just to recap, 5 items. They are worth in total £235. If I were to keep them all, I'd get a 20% discount on everything, which would represent a discount of £47, which would mean I'd get like one of the items for free. And then once they deduct my styling charge of £10, it would bring my total to £178 for all 5 items, which actually I don't think is too bad, but I don't think I'm keeping them all. Let me tell you my thoughts as we go through. So the star sweat jumper, I think you probably picked up when I tried it on how much I loved it. It's me, it's navy, it's got stars on it, I like it a lot. And this is probably the most practical item in the box, as it's just something I can throw on and wear every day. It's comfy, it's hard wearing, like I said, it's easy to wash and everything, so you know, it's not the sort that's going to snag and, you know, catch on things and be problematic. It should be fairly hardy, easy to layer under and things like that. So at the minute I'm thinking this one is going to be a keeper. So this one was the Morvet Stella embroidered star sweat jumper, and this is £42. If you do see anything in the box that you like, you can get a picture of it and just send it to your stylist or tell them the name of it, and they will try and include it in your fix if they've got it in your size and things when you order. Next up, this other jumper from Morvet, and I am kind of tempted with it. It's not as hardy as the star one. It is potentially something that might catch, but I really like the print and I like how soft it is, and I do kind of like the look of it, so I'm like this. I mean, out of the two, I think I'd be more likely to send this one back just because the other one's stars and for everything I've already said. But I'm like this, do I keep it, do I not? I'd really need some feedback on this one. So again, this is £42. This is called the Leo Animal Crew Neck Jumper. An advantage of this, it is something that would be work suitable, whereas the Star Sweat wouldn't. So I'd get wear out of it in that kind of way, but I've got a lot of jumpers. What do we think? Was this flattering? What do we think of this on? So the mint velvet jumper, the one with the star on the back. I do like the detail on this. I particularly like this detail on the sleeve. I've got a lot of hoodies and things and I wear them a lot, and I've got nothing that's got this kind of detail and stuff to it, so it does appeal to me. The downsides to this, the price, it's £79, so it's quite a bit for a hoodie, and it's one of those you've got to be careful with in terms of the way you wash it. It's like hand wash only and all that kind of stuff. It needs a bit more taken care of really. But I do like it, and I've been eyeing it up and loving it for so long that I'm like, I don't think I can send it back. Let me know in the comments what we think, and do we think if I keep it this is the right size? This is the Blocked Star back hoodie in a size small, £79. It does say navy and grey. I thought it was navy, but you start questioning yourself when the stylist writes it's black. It's navy, thank you. It's definitely navy. It says it on the official tag. It's navy. So yeah, so I'm thinking I might keep it, but we'll see. The Emerson slacks, which again I think is a really bizarre name, because to me the jogging bottoms, they are just jogging bottoms at the end, but you know, I'm a bit disappointed in these because the reviews suggested that they were going to be super comfy, but like I said, compared to other similar pants I've got, they're too thin, they're not flattering. I just didn't think they did anything. They're fairly comfy, I mean, but then most tracksuit bottoms are comfy. It's pretty hard to make tracksuit bottoms that are not comfy, let's be honest, so that's not really a massive plus. So yeah, I think these are definitely going back. So these are in a size small, and they are called Thought Emerson Slacks, and these were £42, but yeah, I think they're a definite no, they'll be going back. And the ET, which I think is a Stitch Fix brand, this is called the Lunar Grandad round neck top in soft rib, size 8 navy. Not flattering, was it, at all? And like I said, it was kind of like wearing something super fitted, like thermals or tights or something, which is not really what I was after. This retails at £30, so yeah. So this is the thing where I struggle a little bit with Stitch Fix, and the same with Lookiero really, in terms of the amount that you can save by buying all 5 items. There is a massive incentive for keeping all 5 items because of that £47 discount. Now this is where I have a problem as well, because at the moment I'm thinking there's 3 items I'd like to keep. 2 more vet jumpers and the mint velvet one. But if I do that, because I won't get the discount because I'm not keeping them all, the difference in price between keeping everything and sending the other 2 items back is about £30 odd. It's not a massive amount of money, and that's where you just think it's kind of annoying. You know, I wish I wanted to keep them all in this situation, because yeah, it's like if I keep those other 2 things, I only pay £30 something for those 2 things, and I know that's still £30 something, but compared to the price of them individually, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be 2 or 3 items I'm going to be keeping from this box, I think. But I just need your feedback on which items they should be, because I'm struggling to make this decision myself. So do let me know in the comments. And like I said, if you're new to Stitch Fix, make sure you check out the link under the video and get £15 credit on your first box, which will mean you won't have to pay the styling fee, and you'll get £15 credit, which will be redeemable against anything you decide to keep from the box. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. I'd love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. I'll link at the end of this one my playlist of all my Stitch Fix and Lookiero unboxings if you want to see all of the different clothes that I've been trying out over the last, I don't know how long. I've had quite a few deliveries from Stitch Fix and Lookiero. In fact, the jumper I'm wearing right now is from last month's Stitch Fix, I think, thereabouts. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.